Okay, we've got a really fun episode in store for you today. We love the Utah restaurant community because it's like we're one big giant family. So it's great when we get to share food stories with you involving actual families. Meet Manoli. He's Utah restaurant royalty. And by that, we mean he got his start in the kitchen when he was 13 years old at a little burger joint that his cousins owned. Maybe you've heard of it? It's called Crown Burger, but more on that in a minute. Manoli spent a lot of his career in many of the finest kitchens in Utah before starting a catering business with his wife that eventually turned into their namesake restaurant about 5 years ago on the corner of 900 South and 400 East. He's making everything from scratch in this fine dine setting. At Manoli's, you can expect the flavors of Greece to permeate every inch of the menu, from the hummus to his signature lamb and libations that are special ordered showcasing his Greek roots.
And Greek roots run deep in the soil of Salt Lake City, especially at the corner of 200 South and 400 East. This is the spot of the original Crown Burger restaurant. Established 44 years ago, Crown Burger has expanded to 7 different family-run locations, and they're a regular on many of the best burger lists in Utah. With over 100 items on their menu, though the legendary Crown Burger is still king, there's just about something for everyone on this menu. They pay homage to their Greek heritage with traditional gyros and kebabs, but they've also expanded to burritos and salads and a classic grilled cheese and ham. Here you can get a side of fries or onion rings, maybe even rice, served up with classic Greek family-style hospitality. Because at least 4 or 5 family members are working every shift. And then finish that meal off with a helping of baklava.
You know, Taste Utah, it's more than a typical food series.
Oh, that's right, Jame. It's about local flavor, from roots through unique, authentically Utah restaurants.
Oh, absolutely. It's the people, the places that make Utah a dining destination.
We love it because there's so much soil and earth to uncover, but still so many great Utah restaurants to savor.
Well, that's just it. We bring the stories and we spread the love.
The best thing about Utah, the views along the way, they're not bad either.
We're not afraid to get our hands just a little dirty.
Food is a necessity, but it's how we create it and share it and experience it together that really shapes our community.
You always have a seat at our table.
Are you ready to taste Utah?
Katie, we're back on 900 South, aka Harvey Milk Boulevard, and the corner of 400 East. Okay, this is a restaurant we've been waiting for, Manoli's.
Oh, Manoli is the chef. He's the owner, operator. Well, he co-owns it with his wife, Katrina.
Okay.
And they have roots that run deep in the Utah restaurant community, but also in Greek cuisine.
Wow.
And their whole mission is to educate Utah and give Utah a taste of Greece on 900 South.
Listen, you know, the Greek game is something I'm ready to up. Are you with me?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's go
Let's meet him.
Hey guys, how are you? Good to see you.
Oh my gosh.
Coming down.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah, thanks. I got a lot of cool stuff I've been working on for you, so let's go check it out.
We're so
love
excited.
to.
This is not our first time here. Definitely won't be the last. Jame and I are just going to lose our jackets.
maybe.
Yeah, heck
Okay.
yeah. Hang 'em right on that
Take you.
coat. Make yourselves at home.
I love it.
We
All
came
right,
hungry.
guys, let's go.
Thank you. Manoli, thank you so much for just you know, having the table set with really some of, I think, your signature dishes.
I mean, it's so fragrant right here. It's extraordinary.
Yeah, these look like shared plates.
Yeah, so we prepared a bunch of small plates for you. We are a small plate restaurant, so it's all designed for everyone to share and just enjoy everything together. That's kind of the whole point of the restaurant. So here I have 3 different dishes and a brunch dish for you. Closest to Katy right there is a mushroom and hummus dish.
Yeah.
We call manitas, which means mushrooms, and we try and use as much local ingredients as possible. So these are one of our most popular dish. This is called the paidakia. So these are charred lamb riblets. So we braise these for about 3 hours till they fall off the bone, and then we grill them and toss them in a caper chimichurri, and then we just grill them like that, put them right on the plate and put a little on top. Everything we do here is very simple, just high quality ingredients, and that's kind of what Greek cuisine is. So that's our homemade Greek yogurt. The difference between Greek yogurt and regular yogurt is it's strained, so it's really thick, and it sits a little bit longer, so it's a little more sour. But that takes about 5 to 6 days to make, and so we make big batches at a time. We make anywhere from 2 to 3 batches a week. And then we just get our house granola on top, which Katrina changes out weekly depending on what she wants to make for the granola. And then it gets fresh blueberries and honey.
Oh my gosh, it's like ice cream. It's amazing.
Oh, good. Thank you, thank you.
Manoli, a lot of what is on the menu are in Greek.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so, oh my goodness, I don't speak Greek. No worries, you can just learn as you go. How are the
So all of our servers are there to help you. We have all the names in Greek, and then all the descriptions are in English, so you know what it is underneath it. But the servers will tell you on everything. So
okay.
But
so you can butcher a name.
Yeah, you can butcher it. The good thing is you'll eat, you'll learn a little Greek. You know, it's all right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's an educational experience for the palate and also for your Greek knowledge.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love being able to travel internationally in Salt Lake City.
It's so fun.
Your history in the restaurant industry, you've been around.
Yeah.
You've done some things. Yeah. Where did you start? How did you?
Yeah, so I got into it when I was 13. My family, they run the Crown Burgers, and I went to work for my cousin. That's kind of how I got into it. And I always liked working in restaurants, and I loved working at Crown. I just wanted to do something a little bit more with food, and did that for a while. And then me and my wife opened a little catering company after that. And we just kind of built enough business credit for those 3 years to try and open this, because that was kind of the end-all goal, is to open this. And and then we opened this in 2015, and we've been open for 4 years, and it's been really good, yeah. So I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. Like, I couldn't work an office job 9 to 5. Like, I love being on my feet, I love dealing with people, I love dealing with food. And so this has always been a perfect fit. I haven't really thought of doing anything else besides this, so I just was, put my head down and just work towards it, and yeah.
Well, you're really good at it, which we really
thank you.
appreciate. Do you have a lot of fun playing with the menu?
Oh yeah, that's the funnest part.
Yeah.
That's the funnest part, is the menu development. Me and Katrina just sit down and just try and menu develop as much as we can, which is nice. So. And then our wine list is really cool. We have everything from old world wines to new world wines, Greek wines, but we really try and drive our Greek wines because we're the only ones in the state who bring these in because we special order them.
Oh, wow.
And so we have a ton of really cool Greek wines that are all indigenous grapes that a lot of people don't know about. So it's fun to introduce people to those. And most people wouldn't try them unless they come to a Greek restaurant. So it's really fun.
I know Katie and myself would love to just go to the other side of the kitchen and watch you make something
Definitely,
special.
yeah. I'll throw some stuff together for you.
Oh, we
do
love it.
yeah.
All right, one bite.
I don't like. I have to have another bite. It's like it's too good to leave behind. Okay. Okay, Manoli, this is so fun because, when people come in, they have to be on the other side of the counter. We get to be back here with you, and you are going to make a dish for us. What are you going to prepare?
So we're going to do that hummus and mushroom dish. So,
Okay, yay.
Yeah. And so it's called manitas. So it's our house-made hummus with a little bit of sauteed local mushrooms on top and our house roti.
I'm so excited.
Okay, I love it. So what do we start with?
So let's start with the roti.
Okay.
So roti right here is an unleavened pita pretty much. Okay. And it's made with our house Greek yogurt. So it kind of gets those flakes of fat in it. You make it like biscuits almost.
So you're making this in-house
as
well?
Yeah, we make this, yes.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, so we make
I
these
like that
pitas.
thickness.
And we go through quite a few of them.
As
so we'll get a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
We use olive oil in pretty much everything. We use some butter, but we don't use a ton of butter.
Oh, that's nice.
And you'll just put these on here and put a little olive oil right on top. And we'll just put a lid on it. That way they can kind of start puffing up a little bit.
That's awesome.
We have these local mushrooms that come from Ogden. They're really awesome. They're Intermountain Gourmet mushrooms. They're oyster mushrooms, so really earthy and kind of nutty.
Okay.
And we'll just add this and a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper. So we just kind of let these kind of saute down a little bit while we're waiting for our pitas. And our mushrooms, we're just putting kind of a light brown on them.
Wow.
Basically, that's pretty much what you want. And like I said, just olive oil, salt, and pepper, and that's it. Okay, so here we got that hummus. So we're just gonna put a little bit right on the plate.
Beautiful.
And then we're gonna get these mushrooms.
Beautiful. Yes, please.
Do you wanna hand me those tongs, Katie?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Put me to work.
There we
Chef
go.
Katie.
Okay, so we're just gonna place the mushrooms right on top. And this kind of slightly warms the hummus a little bit too, which is nice, so it makes it even silkier.
Yeah.
And then right here we have a dried onion spice. So it's dehydrated onion, dill, garlic, and salt, and poppy seeds. And this kind of gives a little crunch and a little more flavor.
Oh, beautiful. It smells amazing, like the fragrance.
Awesome. Thank you.
Spice confetti.
And then we'll go back and get these rotis.
And they're nice and crispy.
Nice and crispy, and they should be like pillows on the inside. So we'll just stack these around it. We finish most all of our dishes with extra virgin olive oil. Gives it a ton of flavor. So I get a spoon right here, I'll just get a little bit of the hummus with the mushrooms.
Oh my gosh.
Careful, that roti is really hot.
I mean, this is like eating it right off of the flat top. That's amazing.
So it's super hot. Careful,
Super hot.
the roti's a little hot.
It's warm, but look.
Don't burn yourself. Let me just get my hunch ready. Am I gonna be able to fit it in my mouth? I'm like so scared. Okay, look what I'm gonna do. Okay.
There we go. Roll it up. Heck yeah. Good to go.
Amazing with the hot.
Oh,
this is
so good.
I like it.
Wow.
It's like hummus butter. It's amazing.
Yeah. Manoli, we talked a little bit about the beverage program. Can we dive a little more into wine, Greek wines, and everything
definitely.
under that umbrella?
Definitely, yeah. Well, we can step over there and I can pour you guys a few glasses of wine and show you guys some digestives and kind of how we drink things in Greece.
Cool. Let's do it. I really I could use a palate cleanser. You know, that was
all right,
amazing.
let's head over there.
Manoli, you kind of do it all. And now, a little wine education?
Yeah, it's awesome. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about some Greek wines. We tried the Agritiko over there, which is the red. We're going to travel through on this Zoe. Zoe is a really good wine. It's a rosé, and we're getting into rosé season here shortly, so this is a cool one. Unfortunately, we're the only ones in the state who have this, so you got to come here to get it.
Fortunately, unfortunately.
I know. So this one, it has that same Agritiko grape, which gives it that hue, and it's also 30% Moscofilero, which is another Greek white grape, and that one is like super floral, has honeysuckle, jasmine vibes to it. It's really nice.
Did you just say jasmine vibes?
Yeah, jasmine vibes.
Honeysuckle.
I'm telling my friends I said that.
I love it.
The cool thing about this wine, it's a little bit more French style, so it's drier, a little bit crisper, and it's not super sweet, but it does have a little bit of fruitiness and that complexity.
Oh, it smells
But
really
it's
good.
really nice though. We have two right here. The ouzo is the main one. Everyone's heard of ouzo, so it's an anise flavored liqueur.
Yes.
So it tastes kind of like black licorice. That's probably the most popular one that most people know about. And this is super small batch distilled, which is really cool. What we normally do in Greece is you normally have a little ice on the side, or you put it with ice, and it kind of changes it and makes it a little cloudy from the anise oil, from the anise seeds, which is kind of cool. And that's normally how you drink it, but you can drink it straight up. We just shake it with ice and strain it, and I'll show you that here in a second. So we'll do this ouzo first. So we just do about 1.5 ounces. And you'll just go straight into some ice.
Okay.
If you put it with just a few cubes in there and just stir, you can kind of slowly see it kind of clouding up. It's really neat. But yeah, normally in Greece you'll have that like for dessert with watermelon. Yes, we're the only ones who have these certain ones too. You can buy ouzo in the state, but it's a different brand. We bring in a special ouzo. And then same with the mastika, we're the only ones who have this too. But since we've ordered it before, if you do want to put it in a special order, you can order it though.
This has just been it's been too fun. Like I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll just like sit here and hang out, but you know.
We'll just remind you how proud we are to see your name on this restaurant.
Oh, thank
Manoli's
you.
is a dining destination.
Appreciate it. Heck yeah. Well, thanks for coming out and taking the time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, James, so we're on the corner of 200 South and 400 East.
Yes.
We are at a Utah staple. I mean, over 40 years this business has been here. Want to know what it is?
Yes.
Oh, you know what it is. It's Crown Burger.
I know, I was starting to feel my royal vibes coming on. We're gonna meet Dean.
Okay.
We're gonna meet Eleni, and they're gonna walk us through the menu, the philosophy, and a little bit of the history.
James, the history is a little Greek, but it's a lot of burger. Constantly on Best Burger in Utah.
Gosh.
Should we go check it out?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Oh, yum.
All right.
Let's get in on it.
Thank you. Hi, Dean.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you girls?
We are really well.
We're so excited to be at Crown Burger. We came hungry.
This is one of SLC's staples. It was only time, right?
Now, there's one thing that we really like to do when we come to a restaurant, and that is consume some food.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And we're prepared.
Yeah?
We've got a whole bunch waiting over here.
Oh my gosh, it looks
Let's
so
grab
good.
it.
Let's
Of
do
course
it.
you do.
Hey.
Thank you, Dean.
So this is my wife, Eleni.
How are you?
Oh, it's so nice to meet you.
How are you?
Hi, what a pleasure.
This is kind of like the royal family, right?
Part of it.
Part of it, the Crown
Yeah.
Burger.
We'll probably be like at least curtsying at the end of this. Oh
my gosh.
I'm sure.
I'm so excited. This all looks amazing.
Yes.
Great.
So should we grab a tray, grab a seat?
Yes.
Let's take
Let's
it.
do
Let's
it.
do it.
What do you guys want?
I'm feeling
You're
salad.
gonna do salad? I'm
Salad?
gonna like right for the onion rings and fried sauce.
Take the rest.
I'll do the
Good
crown burger.
balance
Don't
there.
worry, I'll share.
Better.
Eleni and Dean, you definitely set us up with what I'm kind of guessing are some of Crown Burger's greatest hits.
Yes, we did.
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay, so that's our Greek salad. So it comes on a bed of iceberg and romaine, has cabbage, kalamata olives, feta cheese, and pepperoncinis. And then we also do some variations where we can add some meats. We add chicken or we add the gyro meat, the lamb and beef.
I love it, and I'm just digging right into
The fry
Homemade
sauce.
onion rings.
yum.
And homemade fry sauce.
We've got sweet potato as well,
We have sweet potato fries
and regular fries.
And regular fries.
and regular fries.
And then
Yeah.
this beautiful beast.
Yeah,
That is the one.
Yes.
Go ahead.
that's the signature burger there. So
Amazing.
quarter-pound
Yeah.
cheeseburger. Has Thousand
Yum.
Island dressing, lettuce, tomato, onions, cheese, and then we top it off with our hot pastrami.
You do. Like,
Yeah.
there is no doubt the Crown Burger is the one. Like, you will not be disappointed.
Definitely.
For sure.
This is quite a beast of a
That's the one
burger.
you have to try first.
It is.
You also have
Yes.
a little buddy that's this size. I may or may not have had several
do.
in my life, but the
Crown
junior,
Burger, yes.
right?
And it's just,
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's big also, but smaller.
But it's smaller. Now that also has a big brother. We have a double Crown Burger. No. So that's kind of the average mid-size guy.
Okay.
Wow.
And Crown Burger is family owned and
I was
operated.
gonna say, I keep hearing the family,
Yes.
and I want to know if we're in the family. How do we get in the family? Who exactly
We will
is the
adopt you
family?
into the family. Your
Oh,
family
yay.
now.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like you are once you
We
eat
have a
here.
very big family.
Okay.
Each Crown Burger is a different family.
This
So,
is the OG.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We opened in November 1978. Mm-hmm. So we've been here almost, 42 years.
You weren't necessarily in the family, but you married this lovely lady. Tell us a
did.
little. Okay.
I started working for her uncle up at the Highland Drive store.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We've been
yeah.
working since we're like 12.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
In the
That's what you do
industry.
when you work
Yeah, when
when
you're
you're
working
working
with family,
Yeah.
you gotta work, yeah.
We were just
After
talking
schools.
to Manoli, who is a cousin.
Yes.
Yes.
And he started, I think, at this location when he was
Yes.
13.
Describe the Crown Burger customer. Is it just anyone and everyone, or?
We have a huge mix. We have a lot of people that have been coming in forever.
Ever.
And a lot of
Okay.
regulars that come in every day.
I was noticing that, and you know people's
We
names.
know
Are
people
you
by names.
ordering-
They're
what are
like
you ordering
family,
today?
see?
Okay.
Yeah.
We do.
We have a lot that come in all
yeah.
the time.
One of the things I know that Jamie and I just love to do is pop back into the kitchen and get a deeper understanding of how this is all constructed. We would love to see the Crown Burger being made.
For sure.
Is that possible?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's, Dean will take us back.
Dean will take you
Okay,
back. That's his
awesome.
department.
Is it okay? Magic of Crown
Yes.
Burger? We're gonna go get it.
Master of the
I do
flames.
the
All
talking, he
right.
does the cooking.
Great.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you just threw patty on
I
the
just
grill.
threw a patty on it.
Okay.
That was so quick. I almost
Special
didn't see it.
seasoning,
Oh, okay.
We won't
Which is
ask.
none
We
of our
won't ask.
business.
Yeah.
Okay.
ancient Greek secret.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's a quarter-pound patty. It's a thin press, so it's a little bit wider.
Like it?
Okay, we do an 80-20 blend
Okay. Good.
that Wasatch Meats does for us. So yeah, another local, family-owned company.
Absolutely.
So,
Wasatch Meats is great.
yeah.
They probably love the relationship as well. They are making
Yes.
patties for you for all these years.
All these years.
It's amazing.
Yep. Yeah, they do a great job.
Are you cooking the patty to like medium rare, medium well? What are you thinking?
Medium well.
Medium well. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And if I requested well done, you would do that as well.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll cook it however you like.
Okay.
So-
And that is every order.
Every order.
Wow.
So we'll top it off with cheese. We use American.
Okay.
We also have cheddar and we also have Swiss. As the burger finishes, so in the meantime, we'll walk down here.
Okay.
We'll
Let that do
grab
its thing.
a bun.
Okay. Dunford bun. Put it on the grill to get
Dunford
just that
bun.
crispy.
Yes,
Get it?
please.
Get it toasted up. Thousand Island dressing. Chopped onions.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
Shredded lettuce.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that just classic iceberg?
Classic
up.
iceberg.
Love it. Got a beautiful tomato, just one. Perfect.
And
Oh, here we go.
here's
So good, Dean. And
the
it's just
burger. We'll grab the hot top bun.
Okay.
We'll walk it over to the pastrami.
Oh, yes.
Can't forget the pastrami,
Yeah,
right?
that's the crown.
Okay. I kind of feel like it's like da 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 da.
Absolutely. This is kind of what makes it unique, is this bath.
Okay.
So this is filled with seasonings, marinates for hours
Really?
to get it nice and juicy and tender.
Look at that just dripping off.
It is. It really is.
It's like the equivalent
Top
of
it
the
off.
pastrami bubble bath.
It is. I love
Oh,
it.
yep.
Keeps everything.
I mean,
Okay.
it sits high and tall.
I have
High and tall.
I've got like just like food anticipation
Yeah.
already. Wow.
And
There
then
it is.
boom. It is beautiful.
Dean, you did us proud.
You did- yeah. Now-
we love it.
That is the crown jewel of Crown Burger.
It is.
Yes.
And I feel like we are officially super fans of Crown Burger.
So,
So
a
this
crown
is
for
official
you
Okay.
and a crown for you.
Now I'm gonna crown Jamie.
Oh, thank you.
IW Crown Burger.
I'm fine with Duchess.
Okay,
That's
Duchess.
fine.
Okay, fantastic.
And
We can't. Yep, I got a
There we
big
go.
head.
Okay, nope, love
good.
it.
All right,
Yes.
so let's go find some super fans and chat with them a little bit more about Crown Burger. You wanna?
Sounds great.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
and then we'll sign
Show
up
me
for
the
our
field.
shift.
Okay, cool. Deal.
Dean, thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks
You're
so
welcome.
much, Dean. Hey there.
Well, hello there.
Hello. We've heard about you.
Yeah,
we know it's Jill and we know it's Jerry.
We know that you come here every single day for lunch.
Yes. Almost every day. Oh, yeah. Virtually, it's family owned here, and that shows. The quality of food is consistent, so you can just depend on that when you come here, that it's going to be good all the time.
This is our second home. I just told Lenny they cook more for us than I cook at home anymore.